We are at the
Topiary
condo development that I think a lot of people have been waiting for, and if you're looking for one of the developments in the precinct of Sengkang, Fernvale and Seletar in District 28, Topiary is definitely the one with the best landscaping in my own opinion. So let's go. Alright, so let's have a look at this project location first and a little bit of brief facts about the project before we head over to see the entire layout and the entire home. So this project was developed in year 2012, it was TOP in year 2016. It was launched as an executive condominium. So in terms of the eligibility to sell date, that will be in the year of 2021, first quarter, where the residents over here will be eligible to sell in the resale market to Singaporeans and to permanent residences. In another 5 years time, which is in the year 2026, this will be officially privatized, where foreigners are also eligible to purchase. So why are we able to sell these 4-beders right now is because our owners has gotten early approval. So some of the reasons why sometimes HDB can give early approval is that if you are moving closer to your parents, or maybe you want to look after your parents, or your parents are support for the grandkids as well. These are some reasons that HDB will allow you to sell slightly earlier, probably by 6 to 9 months before the official MOP date. So what this means for you is that as a buyer, you will be able to enjoy this project earlier rather than waiting for the official MOP date. So of course, if you're aware of the master plan, what's happening right here will be the rejuvenation of this entire place because of the Seletar aerospace that's going on in the next 5 to 10 years. Driving is a breeze because over here, a lot of people love to travel from the Yio Chu Kang Road right to a CTE or backwards towards a Braddell Lornie. And of course, I think a lot of people will recognize this place as being close to the Jalan Kayu eating enclave, and right now it's already being developed as a new town because there's Seletar Mall. You can also head over to Campus 1. Alternatively, driving is really convenient right here. There are a total of 700 units right here. It's made up of 2, 3 and 4 beders. 2 beders form the minority, 3 beders form the large majority, and 4 beders like this forms 30% of the units right here. There are size differential as well. So this one that we're standing in is actually one of the largest. It is at 1367 square feet. So there are 4 internal stacks facing towards the pool, and then a couple of other stacks which are below 1003 square feet that's facing different kinds of direction right there. The ones opposite us, they face towards east, this face towards the west direction. Probably a lot of people were asking, hey, would there be an afternoon sun for this unit? Now, if you were to look opposite, the height of this project is 20 levels, so this block itself will already shed off most of the afternoon sun. But right behind, there are also HDB blocks that will shed off most of the sunlight. In addition, you have a sunscreen that's already installed by the developer. So this will add on as additional privacy plus to shed off some of the sunlight as well. But I think importantly is that it is only at stack 13 plus stack 16 that you will get an additional balcony in the master room, and this is not seen in the other stacks with pool facing. So if you want to have a very good sized unit facing towards the pool plus an additional balcony in the master room, this is definitely the stack to go for. So let's come back in. Okay, so as you come back home, this is your entrance foyer zone. I think in terms of the width of the foyer itself, it's pretty decent because it allows you to build the shoe carpentry right here. So if not, if you just need about 20 pairs of shoes, I think this already prefabricated shoe carpentry space will be sufficient for you. And of course, this is also sunken in, so it does not eat up into your space. So one of the key differences, of course, I think will be this powder room that's located right at your living room space. Seldom do you get to see powder rooms nowadays in suburban developments because usually these are for luxury projects with more distinct layout. They want to have a powder room to serve the guests, so you may have guests coming over at the weekends. This is like a separate bathroom for your guests to use. So in total, you have 4 good sized bedrooms and 3 bathrooms plus an additional powder room right here at your living space. Dry kitchen is located right here. Good fridge size space, top carpentry, and it's pretty deep. And this is of course the depth of the entire dry kitchen cabinet. At the bottom, you still have 3 panels for you to put more stuff here. Now of course this can be used as a nice breakfast table over here, plus entertaining your guests, putting food over here for buffets, and that is very close to the dining space and the living space. So coming in here, your wet kitchen will have its own sliding panel with a see-through glass. So nice dual sink that has already been done. I think there are really a lot of small little details that has been considered. So for example, now this is already very popular to have this kind of concept whereby your tabletop overflows across your sink so that water don't get trapped at the grooves over here. So gone are the days that you always have to top up the silicone after like 3 to 4 years to make sure that the water don't get seeped down into the kitchen cabinet down at this portion here. So this is really well maintained. As you can see, you can still put a lot of things here. Oven is already done. Electrolux cooker, hood and hob. Loads of cabinetry space at the top and the bottom as well. Do not understate the importance of a yard, because this yard space has a concave portion to fit in washer cum dryer, and you have your own internal refuse system. We even like the positioning of the AC latch, because if you look at AC latch, this AC latch is where your 3 aircon compressors are being located at. You can install an internal hydraulic system that you can just hang your clothes and then you can push outwards. And of course at the yard area, this is where your WC toilet is. You still have additional utility room, which is sizable enough to put in a single bed for your helper if you want to use this as your helper's room. And maintenance fee is at $340 per month. So per quarter is about 1033, and that's very reasonable for a 4-bedroom unit. Now coming to the dining space, this can fit in a 6 to 8 seater. Nice one-piece solid wood table. So if you want to fit in an 8-seater, all you need to do is just fit in another chair at the top and bottom of the 2 ends of the dining table will do. And coming over here, right now the living room space is a nice squarish zone. If you have an L-shaped sofa that is a 4.5-seater, you can actually put it towards this direction itself. Over here, what's pleasing is that the windows are all tinted, and if you were to look across to your neighbors, you can't really see into the living room, you can't see into their bedrooms. And because we are on a mid-level section, you do still get to see some of the greeneries downstairs, so it's really pleasing to the eye. And we love the balcony space. It's not too huge, it's just about right. You can put your dining set right here as well if you want, because the balcony is sheltered all the way. Blinds has already been done, and this is the space that you can look towards the pool view downstairs. If you notice downstairs, there are really a lot of lawn space, and you really have to visit that long strip of garden space that you walk under the canopy of all the nice, beautiful gardening that has already been planted. Now, if you were to look across there, there's this nice little garden with a lot of the dome-shaped plantation that's done on level 3, and of course, at that level itself, that is where the sky terrace is for you to enjoy the fireworks view. The airflow is great as well because there's 4 pockets of airflow coming in, left, right, and at the 2 corners. We love the fact that this stack is also not too close to the tennis court, so if you're somebody that prefers serenity and quietness, this is great. So for this unit itself, the asking price is at $1.4 million, which brings us to about 1,000 odd per square foot. Now, if we were to bring out the comparatives of all the other 4 bedrooms in this region, so for example, right opposite you, Seletar Park Residences, their 3-bedders are already asking for $1.5 million onwards. If you head backwards towards Hyde Park Residences, of the largest project in Fernvale, the 4-bedders right here is already asking for $1.488 million onwards. Now H2O Residences, 4 bedrooms right now is at 1.48 onwards. Ola EC is asking for 1.45 to 1.5 million dollars for a brand new EC from a developer. So if you are looking for a proper 4-bedroom with a lot of configuration and layout being checked, I think this is very suitable. And now let's have a look at the bedrooms first. So for the bedroom sizes, I think is really commendable because the bedrooms can easily fit in a queen bed, floor to ceiling, window panels, curtains and blinds if you love it. Our owners can leave it behind if you want. The 2-panel wardrobe with sliding panels. These are all done with long strip parkings, and of course you can re-varnish them. But the current condition is still fantastic, so really nothing much to be done over at this unit itself. So coming here, common bathroom size, great. There's really nothing much that we need to do here. It's almost like new. Somehow the owners has maintained it really fantastically well. A little bit more space at the bottom for you to fit in all your toiletries. The wall tiles is immaculate. Second bedroom. Kids play area now is a mirror image of that room that we've seen just now, so definitely queen bed. This pool is really fabulous. So if you look at the pool downstairs, somehow the pool is light greenish in color. Of course, not because of the water, but because of the tiles that's been done. This is to match the entire landscape downstairs. So coming here, this fourth bedroom, you can fit in a queen bed. So of course, some of the difference between the 1367 square feet and the 4-bedders that are below 1300 square feet is that the size of this bedroom is slightly larger. That allows you to put in more things. But of course, our owners didn't put a bed here. They use it as their own private study room. So this is already pre-built. Alternatively, you can remove this and fit in a queen bed if you want to have. Aircon systems are all Daikin. And coming in here, the master room is really generous in size. King bed, side tables. We love the fact that there is still a concave portion here because there's an extra set of windows right here. So if you need more wardrobe space, you have an option to extend this portion all the way and build another 2 huge sliding panel wardrobes here. So if you want a total of 4 panels, you can go all the way. If not, you can just use the existing ones. Master ensuite. Nice huge windows at the back, and it's very well maintained as well. Very good size. And what we love about the 1367 square feet layout is that you have this nice balcony, your own little private balcony. You might be thinking, hey, do I really need a balcony in my master? If you want to have your own little zone of outdoor space, you want to make some phone calls here for your business, for your work, you want to put in a small little reading chair right here to read while looking towards the pool view. This is a great space for you to have, because if you want your little private space in your own master room, a master room balcony is really useful. There's no more ceiling works that you need to do because all the bedrooms are done with the false ceiling drop down to fit in the LED lights plus the ceiling fan that's been done. Except for the study room, there's no ceiling fan. And coming over to the living room is a combination of false ceiling plus cove lighting that allows you to have different kind of ambient setting as well. And bring you to some additional facilities that we noticed over here is that there's additional outdoor dining space near to the full-size pool that is nicely blended with the lawns on the right-hand side. The lawns gives you a lot of space for your family and your kids to play around. Barbecue pits are at the corner, yoga room, and the gym is really fantastic in size. It is super huge and long. A full-size tennis court, security 24 hours. Apart from that, at the Sky Garden, there are 2 zones, one for male, one for female, for you to have private jacuzzi right there in the sky. And there is a mixture of basement parking as well as visitor parking lots are surrounding the perimeter of the whole site plan itself. Alright, so we've come to the end of our home tour and we hope that you enjoyed this walk with us at Topiary, looking at these 4-bedroom units. So especially I think if you're moving upwards from one of the housing estates nearby, but at the same time you want to upgrade to a condominium without moving too far away from where you have already lived for the past 5 to 10 years. This is really one of the projects with so many checkboxes being ticked, with a lot of elements in the layout, plus this fabulous project with nice gardening and facilities. So give us a call, the link is right down below. Give a call to our listings manager, Gavin Chan. As always, we're happy to show you the place. 走这样讲的话呢，它光线会大，我会这样子讲。Let's start.